So let me go ahead and hit the record button. We are back again. We are here. We are live. Quality Reacts. Shout out. Shout out. Shout out. Actually, since we're going to be talking about Joe Budden again, I actually have a clip from his podcast that I kind of want to get into after, since we're going to be going through this. So let's go ahead. You know what time it is. Shout out to Quality, though, because he did hit 25,000 subscribers. So, my guy, I hope this is on. Yup. We appreciate it, bro. Congratulations. Well deserved. I'm new here, so, you know, it's going to take some time for me to get up to those levels, but I'm doing what I can to do what I can. You know what I'm saying? So, look, we're here, back again. Yo, right here in the small box, Welcome back to Single Seater Reactions, only on the Flex Mind Network. I'm Flex. Welcome back to the channel. Hey, so this video is titled, Drake Loses His Own Promotion of Joe Budden, Fool, Another Mistake. Talking about you gonna sell Melissa Ford on some hoodies and she don't even get no cut. She wants a check. She wants a check or it's going to get taken down. And based on what I'm seeing, I think it got taken down. So let's go ahead and get into this. See, there we go. There we go. Tiff is on the scene. Hey, Raw Town, I'm just going to let you know right now, Tiff is the gate. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to hear no music unless it's good for real. But yeah. I see what you're saying, Tiny. I see what you're saying. I get it. Either way, let's not waste any more time. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think about the video. Drop a comment down below. Shout out to the live chat. Appreciate everybody here. Everybody tapped in. Everybody engaged. Y'all can see up above. Yo, they going crazy. They're going crazy, bro. And I love seeing it. I love seeing people engage with the channel. It warms my heart. It gives me more motivation to do more for the channel, to try level up and see where we can go with this. So shout out to every single one of y'all. But yeah, I like to yap. Let's just go.
Our guy Tyler saw the merch drop the minute it dropped, went and bought videovixens.ca and routed it right to your Patreon page.
Amended complaint.
Wait, really?
Joe Budden, the complaint is about to be amended and it is on the way. The complaint is about...
Yo, Joe Budden, this guy really runs a tight ship. Because I was trying to figure out, why does the website go back to Joe Budden's Patreon? Because they bought the domain to the website and rerouted it to his page. This guy has a sick team. His team is amazing, bro. And it happened quick.
About to be amended and it is on the way. Put Joe Budden in the lawsuit. Put Joe Budden in the lawsuit. You are not telling me that Drake tried to troll and put Melissa Ford, somebody that's from Drake camp, the co-host on Joe Budden's podcast, put Melissa Ford on his hoodie so he could sell it on his merchant on his.
That's what I'm saying, Ty. Look at his face. This man didn't even know. Oh, his team dangerous.
Website for merch, and Joe Budden's team bought the website. You are not telling me that Joe Budden's team bought the website that Drake is trying to troll on. Put Joe Budden in the lawsuit. Amend the complaint. Add Joe Budden to the lawsuit next to Kendrick. Amend the complaint. We gotta do another amended complaint. We gotta put another remix on this damn lawsuit. Put Joe Budden in there too. God damn.
So Drake put a little website on top of it.
Yo, Joe Budden looks like a proud grandfather right now. Look at his face. Look at his face, bro. This shit hilarious.
Went on to domain.com to make sure there was any...
He's like, I don't even believe it. Boy, y'all. See, that's why I hired y'all. That's what's going through his head right now. Like, look at him. He got the grandfather pose talking about, I can't believe you. I'm proud of you, my boy. I love it.
Ownership, no one owned it. The Drake team slipped and didn't buy it. I bought it and routed it right to our Patreon.
This has gotta be April Fool's.
Oh,
please tell me this is April Fool's. I know it's not. He went to freaking domain.com to find out the website that
right.
Drake. We gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. Drake.
Co-producer is gonna give you unique sounds that actually fits your track in seconds. Let me show you. First, let it listen.
Off my screen.
This website has posted a new $220 hoodie listing with a Melissa Ford graphic and a link directing fans to Joe Budden's Patreon page. So let's go to Drake's website. Right. Let's go to shop all. And then right here you see the Hot Moms Vixen hoodie right here for $220, right?
Crazy,
this is the Some Sexy Songs For You hoodie, the logo on the front.
So he's still
on the back of the hoodie, you got Melissa Ford, the younger version of Melissa Ford.
That's wicked.
And it says videovixen.ca. Now, I don't know where the link is at to find out videovixen.ca. When I typed in videovixen.ca, I got another link. I had a whole different link from the one that I was supposed to look up. All right, it wasn't Joe Budden's podcast. I'm gonna tell you right now, it wasn't Joe Budden Patreon when I looked up the videovixen.ca. Wrong link, right? But they saying that if you click on this link, the link goes to Joe Budden's Patreon. The link, this $220 hoodie, they got videovixen.ca with Melissa Ford on the back of it. This link goes to Joe Budden's Patreon. Huh? Drake. Drake. It's no way.
Yo, someone tell Drake's camp, listen, y'all gotta dot your I's and put periods at the end of y'all sentences. Y'all are not paying attention to the details, bro. That's why y'all lost. That's another L for the camp, bro. Look at all that work you did with that big marketing campaign, and look how you took an L, bro. How you let Joe Budden sneak you like that, bro? How you let Joe Budden come in on some Ghost Recon type shit, bro? Come on, man.
That y'all like that Nokia video. This is advertising. This is the Nokia video. As soon as he dropped that Nokia video, he started putting merch on his freaking page. And he had Melissa Ford on there trying to be petty. He tried to be petty, put Melissa Ford on a hoodie without Melissa Ford's consent. That's what these big D deviants do. They just take stuff and they want to make money off of people without giving nobody no consent. Even Melissa Ford had a little problem with it. Let's listen to what she got to say. She had a little problem with it too.
There's a jacket with my image on it, and underneath it says videovixen.ca. So .ca is .com in Canada. You click on that link, and it takes it to Joe's Patreon.
Y'all said that already.
What the fuck is going on?
Why y'all keep saying that?
What the fuck is going on? Where's my check? Where's my check? That's what I want to know. Where's my fucking check?
Yeah, hey,
that's what the fuck I want.
Where is her check, Drake? Huh?
Hey, Rawtel, you need to understand, Tiff and Tiny will bite your head off. Alright? They're my enforcers around here, bro. You don't play about them. You know what I'm saying? And to anybody out there that comes in with music, best believe, bro, don't bring that here. Unless you certified to the maximum, don't bring that here, because it's not going to be allowed. I promise you. Especially if you trolling.
Where is her check? Joe Budden, this is before Joe Budden found out that his camp was the reason why, if you click that Video Vixen link, it goes to Joe Budden podcast, Patreon. Joe Budden said that was dope. Joe Budden also thought that Melissa Ford had something to do with it. Joe Budden like, hey, you didn't, offer your body to Drake to put on the hoodie and then say, yeah, you can take my picture, but make sure you also link the Patreon to it. Joe Budden thought that Melissa Ford did the podcast a solid. Come to find out, it was somebody else from Joe Budden's camp that actually bought the website. Took the domain rights or whatever, bought the website, and linked the Joe Budden Patreon to... They linked that website to Joe Budden's Patreon. Drake, you was trying to be petty. You wanted to keep doing that, divide and conquer tactic where you try to big up Melissa Ford, and then when you big up Melissa Ford, she may feel like she want to leave Joe Budden because Joe Budden been taking shots at you. She want to leave Joe Budden and then join the Drake side. She want to be on the Drake team. You try to be petty.
Bro, Melissa Ford don't even want to go back to Canada for real, bro. She done left Canada a long time ago, bro. Bro, She didn't even realize the friggin' Sky Dome name changed. That's how long it's been, bro. Yo, let's be real right now. And yo, seeing the play, seeing what Drake was trying to do. Oh, I'm going to shout Melissa Ford out in the song. Yeah, and then I'm going to try and get her to come on my side and leave Joe Budden's side because Joe Budden is a lame because he won't keep my name out his mouth. But you turn around and then you do that to Melissa Ford. Regardless if it's like paid or not, you know? You're a ladies' man. Melissa Ford don't need to go on the podcast and say, where's my check? She don't need to say that. You're the ladies' man, no? You're the one that do all the ish for all the ladies out there. And then you're gonna sneak Melissa Ford like that? Why? If you were gonna do that, she should have got a check from that immediately. But you knew for a fact that he wasn't gonna do that. And then you have Ian, that works behind the scenes on the Joe Budden podcast, go out and buy the domain to that. What, man, you better stop it, bro. That is hilarious.
You tried to be a troll, and somehow the troll got out trolled. How does the troll? What do you call a troll that gets out trolled? What do you call a troll that tried to troll and then got more trolled? And he Paw Patrol. A troll.
Yo, this man is stupid. I was gonna say goblin or something. Like I feel like a super troll is like a goblin. You know what I'm saying? But like this man said Paw Patrol. That's crazy. You better stop it with these ads, bro. I'm tired of this. I don't need to be seeing all this.
Oh, that get out troll for trying to be a troll is Paw Patrol. You a little troll. You a little puppy. You a little puppy on Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol.
I see the connection.
You a Paw Patrol.
I see the connection.
Huh? You tried to be funny. Still, Melissa Ford, you a legend from the 6. I hate to see you with a D-sucker. You saying all that foul language, but got
Here's
defamation.
the thing, Tiny. Let me read that for context. I think Mel is happy enough where she is right now. I haven't gotten the impression that she's unhappy with the Budden team overall. To be honest, no. And I don't let the arguments that they have kind of say, oh, maybe she should leave. Nah. A lot of times, they're having the arguments that the world needs to have, but we're kind of afraid of having. You know what I'm saying? Now, it's entertainment purposes, so I wouldn't take any of their arguments to heart, but a lot of people do. But my point is that sometimes they're having the conversations that we really don't have, like, with our own peoples. So it's almost like you're putting on display the kind of conversations that you could have. Not saying that you got to emulate the energy that they're producing in that moment, but honestly speaking, a lot of the conversations, a lot of people need to be having those conversations for real. That's why I kind of tap in for the arguments. I tap into the Joe Budden podcast because of when they talk about music and they talk about behind the scenes in music. Because some of the people on the podcast have been in music, not just Joe. Right? So I want to see their perspective on what they think about things and what they think about what goes on behind the scenes. That's why I tune in. And ever since I've been tuning in, I've been learning and educating myself from what they say. Of course, you got Apple Music. I started with Everyday Struggle. That's another Joe Budden project right there. But Wayno took over. That's when I got introduced to Wayno. And yeah, like the list goes on. Like Breakfast Club, whenever they have like artists or people behind the scenes pull up, I listen to those interviews. And I'm just learning and educating based on what I'm hearing from them. You know? And I'm always constantly learning. You know what I'm saying? But let's keep going with this one though. I like what's going on.
The
here.
character. You put Melissa Ford on your hoodie, trying to get merch off of somebody that's related to the Joe Budden podcast, trying to do some divide and conquer tactic, huh? Make the hoodie cost $220, and the hoodie not even yours. I'm gonna just say this: it's not even your hoodie, huh? Whoever somehow he said that Drake. You heard what Ian said. Ian said Drake's team slipped. Did not get ownership of the website, the videovixen.ca website, and then Tyler, who also from Joe Budden's camp, bought the website. So all that merch that leads to that website goes to Joe Budden's Patreon. You don't even your merchandise. You can't even sell merch correctly. You taking L's on merchandise, huh? And to confirm that this is really true and this really happened, at the end of this clip, hold on. At the end of this clip, this will confirm everything right here. This confirms everything right here.
Well, it seems like they miscalculated and didn't buy a domain before posting it on a shirt, I guess.
Didn't buy the domain before posting it on the shirt. They did not officially buy the website before.
Yo, that is funny as hell. Yo, that is funny as hell, bro. Oh my god. Oh, that is so funny. That is so that look back is everything. That look back. Hey, Drake, put that on a shirt, you buffoon.
Before they decided to merch the shirt.
Oh my god.
So they bought the website. They found the domain rights or whatever, and they bought the address on that website.
Check out your phone. I have a picture.
You're a sicko.
Videovixens.ca is yours. Domain registration in progress. Almost ready for action. Continue. You are losing everywhere. You can't even sell clothes and not lose. That is crazy.
Yo, this is why I keep talking. Drake, you're way above Joe Budden. Why are you working your way down to his level? You have no reason to work down to his level. And this is what you get for continuing to leave him alone. Bro, Joe Budden's doing what he needs to do for the marketing for his podcast. Don't he realize that Joe really don't care for real? But if he needs to say something just to get people to come in and visit the podcast, he's going to say something, bro. He don't realize it's all for marketing and entertainment purposes for real. Bro, the world has changed, bro. The negativity is what gets people views nowadays. You know? So to see someone at Drake's level come down to Joe Budden's level, bro. Yo, bro, you just look foolish enough because now you got to come downstairs and come yap with this dude. All you want to do is just like combat and complain and cry about things, bro. Leave dude alone. It's not that deep. Yo, Drake needs to practice some silence and unplugging from the internet. Turn your TV off for real. Go join Russell Simmons out in Bali, bro. Russell Simmons out in Bali chilling, bro. All he does is meditate and eat fruit. Bro, Drake needs to take his ass out there for real, bro. He needs to go ahead and go out there, go eat some fruit. Detox your stomach because clearly you ain't got your abs no more. I'm talking about you taking medicine because you sick. Fool. Hell nah, bro. I'm not accepting this.
You can't even sell clothes without losing. You make a new music video. Your music video gonna be hot for 3 days. You're gonna be #1 for 1 week. And then you try to capitalize off of it. You try to be petty. You try to bring out merch.
Man,
and you want
y'all
people to
for
go
real.
to
Y'all
this certain
hilarious.
website for the merch, and the website is not even yours. It's Joe Budden's. Put Joe Budden on the lawsuit. It's Joe Budden's. You do not do anything organic. Nothing you do is official. You steal everything. You steal ideas. Nothing you do is organic. Nothing. Your ideas are not organic. Your music is not organic. Your stomach is not organic.
Oh, that caught me off guard. Yo, is this another ad?
Your accent is not organic.
Facts.
Nothing. Your content creation, your creative mind process is not organic. You take from others and benefit off of other people's talent. Music-wise, dancing-wise, merchandise-wise, you do not think for yourself. This is not the only thing. We're not going to just talk about like this right here. This is not yours either. You stole from Freddie Gibbs.
Yup.
You stole from Freddie Gibbs the money signs with the rabbits on it.
Yup.
Huh? That's what Freddie Gibbs was complaining about. Like, y'all stole my whole idea.
I remember
he
that.
said, damn, they even stole the rabbits too. I'm flat.
That's why I said at the beginning, you still got them rabbits on them hoodie? That's what I was referring to.
Freddie Gibbs, sold separately. Money sign, money sign, money sign. What does that remind you of? Some sexy songs for you. Three S's, money sign, money sign, money sign. Whole rabbit. Freddie Gibbs has been known for.
It's not even just like what he do. It's like what he built his career off of. And people fell in love with somebody that only copycats. They fell in love with somebody that takes from other people to make their own thing. With zero creativity or zero, like, you know, like constructive criticism skills or whatever. Like, bro, like literally, like you're like literally, like a lot of the things that he do, he copy one for one. Look at worst behavior. Who's high, who not? Tell me who sell out in this. Who that? Who that? Who that? Everybody know who that is. Come on, bro. How you gonna steal from More Money, More Problems? No. Hold on a second. I'm glad. No. Back it up for a second. Pause. But yo, think about this for a second. Drake really stole from More Money, More Problems. No wonder Diddy slapped him upside the head. Cause why would you steal from a timeless song? And you didn't even try to change it. Yo, bro, you couldn't even put your own bars in there. See, that's what I'm talking about when it comes to this dude. Ain't nobody saying nothing for real. Ain't nobody really saying nothing for real. Cause yo, one-to-one copy, didn't even try. The only thing that changed was the beat. And ain't nobody say nothing. Everyone's like, oh, I like that. I see what you did. This guy's nice, bro. This guy's nice. And then people wonder why Diddy slapped him upside the head for real. Everybody wonder why Diddy slapped him upside the head, bro. Are you kidding me right now? You're going to steal from More Money, More Problems. That is diabolical work right there. His stomach isn't even organic. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. Quality got some hilarious rants for real, bro. Yeah, I understand what you're talking about, Raw Tyler. Don't even worry, bro. It's just that more Canadians need to catch on to this shit for real, bro. They love the right meat too much, bro. It's getting ridiculous.
Doing this
Get off your bicycle.
rabbit merch. And here go Drake stealing from people again. Stealing is a sin, and Drake has been over here just sinning away. Stealing is a sin. And all Drake do is steal. Yep. He stole this right here from Freddie Gibbs, and then he gonna steal Melissa Ford.
Crazy.
Over and over and over again. Nothing Drake does is organic. Either is Drake himself or his team. It's a bunch of thieves. A bunch of den of thieves. A whole bunch of them. They don't have no originality over there. Nothing authentic over there. Not the music, not the freaking abs, not the people they hang around, not the ideas. Nothing is organic or authentic over there.
Nope.
All they do is steal. But the troll got out trolled. The troll tried to put Melissa Ford on there, tried a little divide and conquer tactic, and then Joe Budden upped them on that one. Joe Budden team said, y'all so dumb. Y'all do nothing official. Y'all don't even have official websites. You don't even the website not even yours. You made a whole website, it wasn't yours, we bought it. You made a whole website that's not even yours, we bought it. We got rights to it now.
Don't kill
Nothing
me.
you do is official. So for the life of me, I'm never gonna be able to see you in any positive light. Cause not only are you doing this little defamation of character case and doing all these
and this was a Drake fan. That's the crazy part. I forgot who told me. But they said this was a Drake fan. Oh my God. And it's not like you need to open up your eyes or anything. Just listen. Just listen carefully. That's all it takes. That's how you know a lot of people are listening to music for the sake of listening to music. They're not listening carefully and they're not learning from the tracks. Not saying that every track needs to be learned from. But there's some rappers and there's some singers out there that's going to tell you some real ish. And a lot of people are not catching it no more. They just want to listen for the partying sake. Which is cool. You know, that's a sector of rap. That's a section of rap that matters. But the issue is that section of rap just, it got too big. Pause. It got too wide, bro. It's pushing everything else to the side. Where's the balance? We missed the balance. That's why we're liking what we're hearing from Kendrick and any other conscious rapper. Because there was balance. The balance was gone before this beef, if we're going to be honest. You know, before Like That dropped, there was no balance. And Kendrick came out with Like That and just brought back balance to the whole game. And now all these dudes are scared to drop. You can't make this up. That's amazing.
Amended complaints. You are out here still trying to troll people, still trying to act like you are not doing lawsuits. You out here trying to troll people, not giving nobody consent, taking everybody ideas like you don't care, taking everybody ideas. And you're supposed to believe that, bro, this dude Drake, man, this is corny, and I'm glad it backfired on you. I'm glad it backfired on you. None of these ideas is yours. This is not your idea. This is Freddie Gibbs, and this is not your idea. This is Melissa Ford, so and now it's no. Matter of fact, this is Joe Budden idea. This is Joe Budden podcast idea. This is their hoodie now. This is their hoodie. Thank you for the free merch. Thank you for the merch. And you know who else? You know why it's so crazy? Why it's just divine providence, divine intervention. You know why it's so crazy? Cause I ain't never heard Kendrick Lamar say anything about a merch bar. I never heard Kendrick Lamar say anything about a merch bar out of the music I've been listening to. All of a sudden this year, Kendrick Lamar say, merch it, yeah, merch it.
They bundling Maine, Chicago slang. Which one of you niggas are merch it, merch it, merch it, yeah, merch it.
And here go Drake.
Here goes Drake not understanding bars again. He's not talking about actually making merch. He's talking about the slang term merch it, which I think, if I remember when I looked it up, it was mentioning something about a fake or someone that's a fraud or like someone that's what's it called? Like someone working both sides, like a spy type ish. I think that's what a merchant was. I could be wrong. I gotta look it up again, but that's what I remembered from what I saw.
This dude, Kendrick Lamar, is still haunting you forever. Amended complaint. Kendrick Lamar said, merch it. I tried to buy merch and I messed up and now my merch ain't even mine. He said, merch it. Now merch it. And Joe Budden said, I'll take that. Thank you. Kendrick Lamar is still terrorizing Drake.
I love it.
Drake can't even have his own merchandise because Kendrick Lamar said he can't. Merch it. Yeah, merch it. Drake tried to merch it. Somebody merched his merch. You don't even have the website for this. This dude, you a troll that got out trolled. Somebody, a Paw Patrol. I don't know what to put you. A little puppy out.
You can't make this up, bro.
You definitely Paw Patrol. A dog that's telling on people.
TW.
A little dog that's like to tell on people, lawsuits and stuff. You definitely Paw Patrol, right? So yeah, let me know how y'all feel about that. Melissa Ford want her money, but Joe Budden didn't know that Melissa Ford probably already get paid for this. It's going to the Patreon, Melissa Ford. You already will get paid for your hoodie because it's not Drake hoodie no more. It's not Drake.
And just imagine all them little kids that just don't know nothing. Just imagine all them little kids. Oh, maybe Drake is supporting Joe Budden. Yeah, let's go ahead and support Joe Budden because Drake supports Joe Budden. Yeah, and we'll buy his Patreon and then we'll listen to his podcast. Yeah, and then they're going to like what they hear, only drawing traffic to the Joe Budden podcast and away from Drake. Yo, you can't make this up, bro. Paw Patrol is hilarious, Dora. I love it. I love it so much.
Could he no more? It wasn't his idea anyways. The website not his. The link not his. The hoodie not even his no more. It's all Joe Budden's now. It's on the JBP podcast.
Talk about it.
Let me know how y'all feel about Drake trying to troll, trying to put Melissa Ford on a hoodie, do that divide and conquer tactic, and end up backfiring because nothing Drake does is organic. God is just not on his side. God is not on his side. Luck is not on his side. This man will fall down. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to me. I'm out. Bye.
Damn, nigga. That caught me all the way off guard. Yeah, what can I say? What's that one term that came around recently? F around and find out. Same thing happened here, bro. You continue to come down to someone's level that you don't even need to be at. If you claim to be this person, why you keep bothering him for? Because he's bothering you? That's his job, technically. When he runs such a huge podcast with over 800 episodes. That's his job to bother people. You know what I'm saying? So to see him go around and get bothered by people bothering him, bro. Man, you childish, bro. You childish, bro. Embarrassing, bro. Man, I know you'd call it a boy, but where is the man? Because I ain't never seen him yet. Come on, bro. I ain't seen nothing from this dude yet, bro. Little boy antics. Tired. Nonsense.